So, you know, do yourself a favor. Don't have sleepless nights because you don't know what you're doing. Don't lose money that you don't have. And because, like I said, if you feel like I'm going to save money on the coaching, you're really not. You're going to pay anyway. When I started in the business back in 87, took me 8 years of ups and downs and losing money, paying attorneys until I was in 95 that I was comfortable enough to do it on my own. I paid a lot more than any type of coaching, but there was no coaching available back then, so I didn't have a choice. But you have a choice.
Yes, we teach you not to lose money. So he was not with us at that time. So unfortunately, he lost the money. That was, but that's the point of mentorship. Mentorship gives you it gives you the confidence you need to move forward. It helps eliminate the fear because we provide the contracts, we read your contracts, we edit your contracts, we'll tell you this is not a good deal, we'll analyze the deals with you, we'll answer all your questions that you could possibly think of. There's a lot, like in an hour, I have to get off. Well, we'll be off before then, but I have to get off because we're doing office hours where Laura and I sit with you for an hour and a half in a group setting on Zoom, and you work on your business and we're there. And students make calls. They'll tell us things they've been procrastinating. They do because they have the confidence of us there. And it's me and Laura. It's not any of my other coaches on this call. Unless one of us aren't available, we'll bring in a second coach. But we show up so that you always have that ability. So that's some coaches take money and don't teach anything. It seems like you ladies have structure that actually trains. That is something that really frustrates me is that this is happening. I don't know how these people get away with coaching and taking your money and are not held accountable. Like it's to me, I just don't understand how that's even here's our thing. We take your success really seriously. Now this is your timeline is going to be different than the person next to you, virtually speaking. Your timeline is going to be different. You have to do the steps. Anyone that says they're going to do it for you, you'll be dependent on them for the rest of your life for your business. You have to do the steps and you have to learn, right? But you also need to understand that you have to trust people to get you there.
A lot of my personal time invested. And when you're asking me, a lot of time people ask me, says, so what is a percentage of the students that are successful working with you? My thing is, if they listen to me and do exactly what I tell them, is 100%. And I stand behind it. I have students that, they have been in the business, but they want to work more closely with me. I assure them, I guarantee that they're going to do deals while working with me. So that's the level of thing. And now I can guarantee you do deals because you have to do your own thing. Okay. You have to put the time. You have to treat this as a business. We teach you how to structure your business. We teach you time management. We teach you some really good way of setting up tasks within the times that matter. So yes, you can start doing deals in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. Now, like I said, I want to under promise and over deliver. So, there is a lot of work that needs to be done if you want to close in 4 to 6 weeks. But some of you that are in a situation and say, I need to do or die, this is my only options, you can do it. Okay. But you got to do the work. I can't do it for you. I can't, what is your why? Why do you want to do this? What is going to pull you out of bed in the morning? What is going to set times aside? I have one student right now. She works, she has small children. She travels for work all over the country. She's there sending messages at 1 or 2 a.m. Okay. And she has deals under contract. She has 2 under contracts with a buyer put already in place. She has 2 more that she's putting under contract this week. And their goal is, I want to quit my job so I can be home with my 2 young daughters before, they grow up and the time is gone so fast. So that's her big why. That's why she's up in the middle of the night.